Everyone, I'm very excited to tell you all that today we're gonna watch, or I'm gonna watch and rate another four music videos, and I'm so excited because um, there are three new ones, like three ones that I haven't seen yet. We have Gira Gira, which I already know, Yoru no Piero, which is a song that I know I've never actually watched the video. And then, guys, please, is this New Genesis or New Genesis or what is? How do you say that? But well, that song. I always think like, is it Genesis? Is it Genesis? How do you pronounce that word? Anyway, that song, also one I've never heard and never watched a video of, and I'm Invincible, which is also a new song for me. So I'm very excited, and I can't rate them based on the song itself, but based on the music video and how well it fits the song and how well produced it is, and yeah, just how how much I liked it. I'm not a professional at anything that has to do with animation or music video direction. I have no idea. So this is just my uneducated opinion. But you should know that by now. I mean, this is the fifth video we're doing, and I hope you're all still watching. Anyway, let's get right into it. And the first one is gonna be Gira Gira, which is funny because I just practiced the song because I started practicing again since I've almost completely recovered from my cold, and I really, really hope that I'll be able to release a new cover for you soon. I don't know which one it will be yet, but I guess I'm gonna have to think about that. Anyway, that's an issue for myself to deal with. Now, onto Gira Gira. I'm gonna be right back with my evaluation of the song. Or the music video, not the song. Come in. Okay, I'm back from watching the music video to Gira Gira, and I sincerely hope you can't hear the background noises right now because I don't know what the neighbors are doing, but something is happening upstairs. Anyway, I have a new theory. Oh my god, I just thought, because I saw the video and I thought, okay, everything's like white and bluish. And that thing that Gira-chan destroys in the end looks like some sort of puppet, like puppet on strings, and everything there looks kind of like puppets. Um, so I thought, wait a minute, what if? I mean, look at Gira-chan's face in the music video. Like she's also her entire design is blue white, but that one spot on her face that's supposed to be a flaw is a bit darker in color and looks more like its actual skin. So I was like, what if it's like some sort of symbolism for, like humanity, for being, um, you know, I mean, what do puppets usually represent? They represent being easy to control and letting others control you. So everything and everyone in this music video kind of being like a puppet is it could reference that people give up their individuality or um, their freedom to choose what they're doing with their lives, um, or that, or it could be really simple and it's just okay puppets because puppets are supposed to be pretty, and well, if you aren't one of those puppets, you're not pretty. And Gira-chan obviously isn't. At least part of her is not completely one of those dolls. So it could be that she has some human part um, in her. I mean, in her design, she has a fraction of human skin on her face. It could just be that it's representing that she is partly human and not completely 100% one of those dolls. And it could be that she's ugly because of that, because she still has some, or she always had some humanity, while everyone else was just, well, just a puppet on strings. And could also be, I mean, if we're taking this whole theme of beauty to the next level, I mean, people usually would say that nowadays lots of people get like plastic surgery and stuff and end up looking like puppets because they have so many artificial how should I call it, enhancements. Well, it's not always an enhancement, it can look really awful too, but they have so much artificial stuff like beneath their skin, that it's basically, they're like basically turning themselves into dolls. So, and in today's society, most often the people who do have plastic surgery or use filters or put on a lot of makeup are the ones we call pretty on like social media. And if you don't fit into this bubble, if you don't, you know, for example, if you don't conceal your entire natural face with makeup and make yourself look flawless by using all sorts of filters, so you have like completely like fair skin and everything and nothing looks out of place, then you're not considered being pretty, at least not by society. Sure, people can tell, you know, you're beautiful the way you are, but the general view that society has on this, or seems to have on this, as we see on social media by popularity of people's posts and accounts, is that usually flawless looking people with flawless lives and everything are the ones we tend to admire and follow more. So it could be that this is an underlying theme of the video, since the entire song is dealing with like self-hatred and not having the confidence to I guess not having the confidence to even consider yourself, you know, pretty. So I was thinking maybe there's some symbolism for if you retain some of your natural like humanity, your natural looks, then you don't fit in today's society. And you're considered ugly because how dare you still look like a human? So that was something I noticed, because also her destroying that puppet, that I guess, I mean, we never see what that puppet thing does, but her destroying it is kind of like breaking free from people's very toxic beauty standards that they probably tried to force onto her and be like, yeah, you need to do this, you need to like conceal your face because this is not pretty. There's a scene where, was it the puppet hand, I think there was a scene where that one part of her face was blocked by a hand. I think there was also one where she was just wearing something that was going over her eye. So maybe I'm remembering this wrong right now. Maybe those were the same scenes, but what I wanted to say is, could be that this thing told her, no, you need to conceal this part of yourself because it isn't pretty. You need to be perfect. So put something over there, and it's very, I mean, yeah, that thing definitely did manipulate her, or at least tried to, and made her think less of herself. And her grabbing that hammer and smashing it and to pieces. I'm gonna have to be careful about what I say on the internet. Her grabbing that hammer and destroying it could mean that she's finally, opened her eyes and saw that this is not who she is and this is not who she can be. And I mean, to be honest, if all we ever do is try to chase that very unrealistic ideal of how we should look like, we're never gonna get there, It's highly unattainable. So could be her just being like, yeah, I'm never getting there anyway, and it won't make me happy either. And you know what? I'm just gonna love myself the way I am. And you don't get to have a say in anything that concerns my life. And then she just grabbed the hammer and went like, go away. Yeah, that was way too much trying to making up some lore, some theories. Anyway, I need to rate this now. All right, it was a well-made music video. Did fit the song, did fit the vibe of the song. I talked about that previously in a previous video. Oh my god, I can't talk. I talked about that already. That effect it has on the experience of watching the video when the video lines up perfectly with the song, like it's perfectly, some effects in the video happen, or transitions of different frames happen perfectly on beat. I really like that, and it was present as well in this one. Not as much as in, let's say, Odo, for example, but it was there. And I'm gonna have to say this was probably one of the music videos I liked the most so far, because it wasn't like, it wasn't something that made me cry, obviously. The first time I saw it, I cried, I remember. But it's still a very beautiful video, and also I just don't find anything too problematic with its production or anything. The only thing the only flaw I kind of saw in that video was sometimes, like, there were certain frames where I really would have wished for them to just not put the lyrics on screen because they were in the way. Like, towards the very end, there's a very beautiful frame of a close-up of Gira-chan, and I would have really, really loved for it to be like clear, that you can take a screenshot and have this, just have this close-up of her. But no, there's lyrics over, like, completely written all over the screen, like, not all over the screen, but like in the middle of the screen, so it's like, seriously? Maybe I wanted to have this as my profile picture. I'm kidding. I don't. I do already have Odori as my profile picture, and that's not gonna change anytime soon. But yeah, that was my only the only negative thing I could say about the video. So I'm gonna have to actually give it a very good rating, but I'm not sure which one. It's the first one we're doing today, so I don't know. The reason I put them into, like, those brackets, as I like to call them, I actually had to look up the meaning of the word bracket because I wasn't sure if I'm using it correctly. I guess I'm using it correctly because one of the specifications was that it's a collection of things with the same meaning that I like grouped together. Or not even the same, but like similar meaning. So I was like, okay, those are all songs and it's all Ado songs, so they have similar meaning. I guess it's correct. I have no idea, but I'm gonna use the word. I'm gonna keep using the word from now on. So yeah, I was not very confident because I was like, Am I saying this right? Is this the correct term to use? Oh, I'm not sure. I should look it up. And I always forgot, and I kept using it. I was like, oh my God, what if I use it wrong and people are just laughing at me now? No. Anyway, it's the first song in this bracket that we're rating today. So, I don't know what to give it. And yeah, the reason I put them into brackets of 4 was so that I could compare them. Instead of comparing them to every other music video we've watched so far, I could compare them to the videos in the same bracket. I did use a random number generator to decide which songs to put together into one category, because I felt like if I just did it in order, it wouldn't have been that exciting, you know? Anyway, oh my God, I'm talking so much about this song. Okay, Gira Gira. What should I give you? I really don't know. It's something with it's either something with a 9 or something very close to it, like 8.8 or 8.9. No, I'm actually thinking, I mean, this is also my opinion, so I guess a small fraction of the rating is gonna be based on if I liked the video or not. And I liked it. It fits the song very well and the meaning of the song. So, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9.1. I don't know why, but it just seems to be the correct thing to do. And wow, I spent a lot of time on this song. Oh my God, this video is gonna get long. I'm so sorry. Please be patient and sit through this with me. All right, I forgot to say, I just paused the recording, then I was like, wait, I forgot to say which one we're watching, or I'm watching next. It's Yoru no Piero, which even I can translate by now, because Piero is like, isn't it like, wait, wait, I recently had this, I was like, oh, that's one of those video, words, how do I get video from the word words? Oh my God, I can't even talk anymore. I recently had this on a list of foreign words that have been integrated into the is that the right word? They have been taken to the Japanese language. Oh my God. I really can't talk anymore. Anyway, I'm not gonna translate this for you because right now my mind is just it's all over the place. There's nothing on my mind. So I'm just gonna go and watch the music video, and then I'm gonna be back with hopefully not another 18 minutes of me talking about it. So, yeah, see you in a few seconds then. Everyone, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to be completely honest here, and this is probably gonna be the first video that we're rating, or I'm rating very low, because oh my God, what did I just see? First of all, let me try to put this into words. So, it was very bright. At times it was just very bright and I felt like it was too much. The art style itself was very, like, the art style of the character was very simple. Is it called simplistic? I don't know. It was very simple because there weren't many like shadows. I mean, there was one scene where you could see her walk away and you saw her hair, and it was just, I mean, you could probably draw the outline of her hair in like just with one in one go without taking your pen off the paper, basically. So it was very simple, probably on purpose. I I did like the opening scene with like, was that Shibuya crossing? I don't know. I see a huge crossing, and I'm like, Shibuya. Um, so yeah, it was very colorful. That much is true. I can't deny that. However, how do I put this? There seemed to be a story, and maybe that's just on me for being stupid, but I didn't get it at all. Um, I really didn't like how the video was put together, and there were also some scenes where I felt like it's repetitive. Like, okay, I've seen it, either the exact same scene or a very similar one already in, like, I don't know, 30 seconds ago. So I'm really sorry because I didn't want to rate anything so low, but it just really was, it was confusing. It was very bright. It was too much going on, too much that wasn't understandable, at least for me. It's gonna be a 4.8. I think we haven't had anything this low yet. Let me check. No, actually the lowest thing we had so far was 5.7. Okay, well, we hit a new low. Anyway, now on to that song where I don't know how to pronounce the second word in the title, because I don't know, I'm thinking, okay, what is this? Genesis, how do you know what I mean? That one song from the One Piece movie. Wait, I just realized there are so many One Piece movies, you don't know which one I mean. I mean, you probably know which one I mean, but I didn't specify. The One Piece film Red, that movie. Yeah. I don't know the song, I don't know the video, so I'm excited. I do know that some of the songs from the movie have been really good. Like, I mean, all of the songs from the movie that I've watched so far are really good. I did watch The World's Continuation once more last night, and I knew what to expect, and it still made me cry so much. And then I read the translation of the lyrics, and it made me cry even more. This is gonna be one of my favorite Ado songs, but I'm not gonna be able to listen to this in public because I'm always gonna tear up. Anyway, new Jenny's. I have no idea. Someone teach me English. No, I know English. Obviously, I'm talking to you in English, but I have never used this word before. Oh, I'm gonna seem so dumb. I'm sorry. Anyway, on to the music video. Alright, so what can I say about this one? First of all, this is not relevant to my ranking because we're not, rating, not ranking, because we're not rating the songs, but I just didn't like the song that much. Anyway, it was probably, I would say it was the weakest of the One Piece film music videos that I have seen so far, but I'm not sure if it is as, well, not bad, but weak as Backlight was for me. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't really know what to say now. I mean, I did have some issues with it. First of all, we did encounter reused scenes again. Oh my god. Please don't let me talk anymore. We did have some reused scenes once more, and also I would have really liked for the animation of Uta's movements to be more smooth, like just a little bit more. It doesn't have to be completely like it doesn't have to be completely fluid, but just a little more. It felt I don't know. It just didn't feel that overwhelming as some of the other music videos did. Not overwhelming. What's the right word in that case? It didn't feel that exciting, you know? I watched it and I thought, okay, that's a music video. It's good, but it's not anything outstanding. So, I don't know. I mean, the scenes were very beautifully animated. I'm gonna have to give it a lower ranking or a rating. I'm so sorry. We're rating, not ranking. I don't know what to give it though. What was my average so far? I'm gonna give it a 7.4. I cheated a bit and looked at my rating for Tot Musica and Backlight, and I saw that one was at 7.5 and the other at 7.3, so I was like, okay, 7.4 it is. Yeah, now the last one for today, I'm Invincible. Never heard the song, never watched the music video. Oh, and also, I'm gonna have to say, I told you I didn't hear the song I just watched the video of, right? Yeah, I did hear it before. Not completely, not in its entirety, but I did hear the chorus part at least somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah. Anyway, on to the last song for today. This recording has been going on for, well, way too long. So, yeah. See you in a bit. All right, I'm back, and honestly, it wasn't that great. I did not like the animation style at all. It did have a story, which I was able to get at least a little bit, so it's definitely getting a higher ranking than Yoru no Piero, which is this kind of an example right now where it makes sense to rate them in like to rate them compared to 3 other songs each, because if I wouldn't have that comparison right now of Yoru no Piero having such a low rating and being in the same category, I wouldn't really know what to give it. So anyway, yeah, I didn't like the animation style. Also, the scene where she was walking looked very weird. It was an interesting video, though. It did have some sort of, what do you call that, a red thread for me to follow. So, yeah, you know what? This is gonna get just a 5. Just 5. No decimals, nothing, just 5 points out of 10. Yeah, also, I found it funny because the original title of that song is Watashi wa Saikyo, and from watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I know that means I am the strongest. So yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was Saikyo means the strongest. Anyway, 30 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So our final rankings are Gira Gira at 9.1, Jordan Opiero at 4.8, New Genesis, whatever, at 7.4, and I'm Invincible at 5 points. Thank you so much for being here with me for more than half an hour. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to make the next one a bit shorter because no one wants to listen to me for so long. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I see everyone in the next video, and also with new songs, because those were the last ones from our first half. So on to the second one, I guess. See you all very soon. Bye!